Hey everybody, welcome back to another Andrew's BrewTube beer review. Today I'm going to be reviewing something I was curious about when I saw at the store myself. It's called Hardcore Chimera. It's from Finch's Beer Company out of Chicago, Illinois. They're labeling it's a 9% Imperial IPA. And I mean, it's cool that we get Finch's out here. It wasn't something I would normally expect, but something like this, when it's, you know, a 16-ounce can of, you know, an Imperial IPA, if I've never tried it, I'm definitely up for giving it a shot. So they're labeling it, it's like I said, it's a 9%. They're saying it's over 80 IBUs, so we don't know exactly the number, but it's over 80. It says it's, you know, American style IPA brewed with Citra, Simcoe, Columbus, Cascade, and Mosaic hops. It sounds like a winner to me. Saying it won a silver medal at the 2014 International Beer Festival in Rhode Island. So surprisingly, for the amount of hops that they talk about, I'm getting a bunch of malty sweetness, much more than I would normally expect. I mean, that is predominantly what I get. I can't pick up any one hop, you know, whether it's a piney or earthy or floral or tropical. I can't really pick up anything off of it. You know, it's an odd one. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, I don't know the absolute freshness of this. It says on the bottom they don't have a canning date, but it says an enjoy by date. I mean, this is saying enjoy by the 1st of March, and that's over a month away. So I would imagine at this point it's still fairly fresh, but I don't know exactly how long that time frame is. So I don't know if it was bottled 2 months ago, a month ago, or whatnot. But yeah, just a bunch of malty sweetness on it. So let's see if the taste gives me anything different. Cheers, folks. Yeah, it's very underwhelming for what it advertises itself to be. It's not what I'm getting. I mean, I'm getting some bitterness, but it's kind of a blank bitterness. It's not one thing I'm picking out of over others. I mean, I know of some beers who have had similar hop profiles, and you can pick and find where these different, you know, characteristics are. I don't get this. I get bitterness, but it's definitely not a tropical bitterness. Might be a little bit of a piney bitterness, but it's just, here's bitterness. Take it. That malty sweetness is still kind of coming through. It says it's a drinkable 9%, but I beg to differ. It definitely has a little bit of a heat to it going down. It definitely has a boozy characteristic. So I don't know if this was just an odd batch, but for something that's getting a 90 on Beer Advocate, and the Beer Advocate bros give it a 92, they must have gotten a different beer than what I'm getting in this glass, because it really isn't what I expected it to be. Now, that's not to say it's a bad beer, but it's definitely not, it's not what I would have hoped it to be given all that it's supposedly containing. I mean, all in all, this is getting a 6. I mean, it's not a bad beer. It's definitely not a beer I would try again. I mean, unless Finch's has, like I said, maybe something was wrong with this batch and they've got new batches that are obviously better. What this is not what I wanted it to be. So, I mean, let me know if you've tried this yourself and if you had kind of the same outcome, because I wish I was wrong, because I wish this could have been something like, you know, holy crap, you know, the stats tell me it should be something mind-blowing, but then, you know, my heart's telling me maybe not so much. So let me know what you think of it, and I will see you guys at the next review. Cheers, folks.